Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Blackguards 2 with me, Bring It On. Let's talk around town, starting with the merchants and trainers. We did get Narum's battle axe. The Son of Nobody seems to be very fond of this old Nachi axe, and he grants vitality +5 and endurance regeneration +1. And we'll see if he has a belt. He does.
Mistress?
And next, I'd like to find him a shield.
Praise the beauty of this world.
If you say so. Why have you been staring at us for the last hour?
Cassia asked us to teach you some manners.
And to keep you on your toes.
You want to teach me?
What can two greybeards possibly teach the son of Kamoluk?
I understand. The forest man thinks he already knows everything.
Could he also carve a spear so big he can't throw it?
Of course.
So, there could be a spear you cannot throw.
So it follows he cannot be a master spear thrower.
I see he has a lot to learn.
Who are you?
So, you're Mariskanian.
Galderan, sword master.
And Garalor, master sorcerer.
We taught little Cassia.
And her father.
Learn something.
We'll start small.
But as soon as you understand the beauty of creation, you'll be true masters.
Alright, can't afford anything. We need special maneuvers for Cassia. Or special abilities. But they don't cost much, so we'll just save up for those. Ooh, stand fast could be good. I don't think that was in the first game. But defensive bonus, dodge +30, and resistance knockdown +10%. Being knocked down is the absolute worst. So anything to avoid that. Body control is probably worth it here as well. Let's start with Narum. What does he have? Axes and maces, of course. Body control, willpower. He has power blow. Knockdown is pretty good. We'll grab that now. Heavy attack that can also knock a target to the ground. Alright, let's talk to Riz, and then the gladiators.
Riz, any news?
Does the mysterious lady have coin? Then Riz has news.
This scrawny beggar is your spy.
Riz is everything. Riz knows the beggar king.
And Riz is cheap.
Criminally cheap.
Lay of the land.
If you want to get into the Emirate from here, there are 3 places you should be interested in. The town of Lorphus to the west, the Fort Cyric in the north, and an old ore mine to the south.
Or mine.
The mine delivered good steel to Lorphus for years, but 1 year ago it was plundered by goblins. Now it lies abandoned.
Fort Cyric.
The fort's been a building site for years. There shouldn't be more than a handful of guards. They keep a few mercenaries in prison there, according to the beggar king at least. Mercenaries of a bad sort.
Lorphus.
The creator Shinna al-Shinna has recently delivered one of her creatures to the commander, but they seem to have a hard time controlling the beast.
Alright, news of Marwan.
You'll like this news. Marwan has organized a massive show of arms to keep both friend and foe subdued. The cohorts are marching towards Mengbilla to salute the Kyrios in the Basalt Square.
So their lands lie empty.
Not for long. And the creators still watch over their territory. But it's a favorable win for you.
About Niobe.
She is enchantingly beautiful, but no sense of humor. They say the mother of dreams gives poison to any man who tries to charm her.
Alright, the gladiators.
So, this is where you've been for the last 2 years.
Yes, a slave.
One day you were just gone. I thought you died. Or worse, broke my little dwarven heart.
I can imagine the sound, like a small stone cracking.
I meant to point this out earlier. This guy standing right here kind of looks like the character from the first game. Well, one of the 3 pre-selected versions of the character. Including the armor. Except for his hat is pointier.
You don't think I would have...
Oh, no. Who would sell a friend?
You sold me on the slave market.
Oh, that was completely different.
Plums and apricots, Tocate.
It was hardly even slavery. In fact, if you hadn't killed your master, you'd still be living in luxury.
Shut your mouth.
Alright, leave for prison of Assakal.
Not even the most ruthless rulers of Mengbilla could condone the atrocities of the Silent Legion. 9 years ago, Grand Emir Ankh-Bizi had dismissed the mercenaries from his personal guard and incarcerated them in prisons at the very edge of his realm. Their leader, whom they called Manticore, was sent to the prison of Assakal along with his most trusted followers. For 9 years, silence had reigned in this place.
Sahiba, is it you? It must be you. You are the Silver Spider?
Hang on. You two know each other?
Oh, maybe. That is a broad term. Words are fuel, we have to choose them carefully. The arrival of the Silver Spider had been prophesied.
Alright, so we can release the prisoners, it looks like. Not waste our magic yet.
Which one of you is the Manticore?
I am, Sahiba.
You are the leader? You're by far the youngest here.
The Silent Legion does not ask questions, Sahiba. Kor chooses the Manticore, and the Legion follows.
Alright, move forward first. Oh, but they're gonna help me fight.
Is this all? This rabble is the whole legion.
There are more prisons, Sahiba. They separated us.
What for?
We search for truth, but man is in the way. Man fears the truth, Sahiba, as he shall fear you.
Oh, they're picking up weapons. Even better. Hey, don't do that.
That could be useful.
That's my fault. I did not see the alarm there. Let's do focus on the levers. That was cool. Did he... I guess he parried that and he damaged his endurance? I'm gonna keep moving and let them tie up the guards.
Die!
So I should probably do a slow down. There's a bunch of guards over here. Help the prisoners that I freed fight their way through. That should even the playing field a bit more. Trying to slow down the encroaching guards. So it does seem like Power Blow isn't as detrimental to use as it was in the first game. To really produce you chance to hit. But instead now it costs endurance to use. Perfect.
Wait, I'm confused. How do you know, Cassia?
When white doves fall from the sky, the silver spider shall awaken. And like the voice of Kor, the silent legion shall sweep over the land. Those are the words of the prophet.
Well, that's all very poetic, but...
9 days ago, I found 4 white doves in front of my cell. Blood ran from their throats and formed a sign, like a branching path or a maw with many teeth. It is you, Sahiba. You are the silver spider. The legion follows the manticore, and the manticore is yours.
Follow me.
Be cool if he's another companion. The first game you only got, hey, a shield. Perfect.
The Silent Legion ransacked the prison and executed the guards. Cassia freed only the smuggler Talia from the upper cells. Then, the silence in Assakal was absolute.
We must talk about conditions.
Conditions?
Oh, do not be mistaken, Sahiba. Kor loves you. But we are mercenaries. Mercenaries must be paid.
Fine, fine. How does this sound? I'll give you back your honored place as personal guard of the Emir. And of course, the usual. Whatever the mercenaries plunder along the way is theirs.
Kor has great plans for you, Sahiba. Are you all right?
Yes, yes. Just a little dizzy spell.
Alright, at her camp, Cassia plots her campaign against Marwan. You can get back to the camp at any time using the world map, except during a fight or from a town screen. In addition to visiting Cassia's instructors and the merchant Thalia, you have the following options. Talk to your companions, check the abilities and equipment of your mercenaries, execute training battles, and interrogate prisoners. The Silent Legion. Mercenaries. The mercenaries support you in battle. Click on the mercenary in the camp, picture on the right, to look at their equipment and stats. The mercenary army is made up of the following units. Faramud. 3 standard units, sword fighter, spear fighter, and archer. 3 unique units that become available after a certain conquest. And training battles. In training battles, you can try out new maneuvers or talents. They also allow you to gauge how powerful your units are. You can also choose from various difficulty settings, which are unlocked at different points in the game. You will not get adventure points or other rewards for training fights, hence you should refrain from using consumable items.
At least you remain loyal to me.
Once a slave, always a slave. That's the way of the world. Until Gror catches the world discus and throws it back to Roar.
If he catches it.
Alright, let's focus on this. Probably Astral Energy 2. So increases Astral Energy plus 20. That's going to be important regardless. Dodge is probably good for him. Shield fighting is also good. So So the hero is used to fighting with a shield. He gains a bonus to his offense as long as he has a shield equipped. Let's grab that. So offense plus 10. And of course, the same thing for Zerberon, Astral Energy 2. I think that's more important than ranged spell. Vigilance is probably good in general, so I'll probably grab that. Oh, Attack of Opportunity. Let's grab that. So a hero with this ability gets a free attack against enemies trying to move past him. Vex Attack of Opportunity. That's a free attack in a lot of situations. And then we'll equip a shield on Narum because we took the shield fighting ability. Hi, Thalia.
It wasn't easy, but I managed to rustle up a few things.
The best, I hope.
Probably not. But if I had a little more freedom.
Smuggling?
Let's just say what you don't know won't harm you.
Do what you can. If you prove yourself useful, I'll make you scribe of my court.
You... All right.
Throwing weapons are okay. Arbalist would probably be good. If we had points in it. Now we do have Gambeson boots on Narum. So you do training fights. I don't know if I'm going to waste my time with that. There doesn't seem to be a reward for it. To the cages. Let's start with our companions. Let's start with Faramud.
Where's the rest of the Silent Legion?
Everywhere.
Everywhere like the sun, or everywhere like rats?
Some are in the prison of Lorphus. Others are in the fort of Cyric to the north.
Lorphus? Good. They can help us plunder the city.
About the Silent Legion. Why silent?
Why Silent Legion? Is it a metaphor?
It's a vow, Sahiba. If you join the Legion, you keep silent and obey. The word of the Manticore is the law.
And the Manticore is you.
There's more to talk about. Alright, Cassia.
Why? Everything is staring at me. With eyes like thorns. Want to see if I bleed when they prick me. Think I'm mad.
Am I mad? No, I'm not mad.
No.
I'd be a little mad. Alright, Zerberin.
I don't have to keep you in chains, do I?
No, mistress. I know my place.
About Zerberin.
So, you were an Alanfan Grandee?
Zerberan of House Florios.
I think not.
Excuse me?
Members of House Florios are all dark-skinned and missing their ring finger. Your fingers are all there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All there.
Yes, but...
You were a slave to the Florios, personal mage of Grandee Yosmina. After the war, you fled to the Horasian Empire and masqueraded as a Grandee. In Mengbilla, you came to fame as a gladiator, and then to riches as a merchant of dreamweed. But you were betrayed and handed over to your old mistress, who tortured you and finally sold you for a single farthing in the middle of nowhere. And now you sit here and cough up dust like a mistreated dog.
You missed the part where I saved the world.
Alright, Narum.
Dwarf without gold and clan. I'm nothing.
Nothing, son of nobody.
What did you say?
Your clan has cast you out.
Well, so what? That was a long time ago.
Gold is overrated.
Rich or poor, here you can be yourself.
Then I'd rather be rich.
Alright, Narum's opinion of Cassia.
So, if you really want revenge against Marwan...
This is not about revenge.
Oh, no one believes that. What else can all this palaver be about?
There is no why.
Does it matter?
Well, just so long as you keep your promises. Human kings forget all about their promises too often, and then they suddenly die, and it's all too late.
Alright, mercenaries. I have no points to spend, it looks like. That's cool. Alright, to the cages. Tecate.
The noble savage let his gaze sweep over the land. The pipe ruins the picture somewhat.
What do you want?
Do you know how to make shrunken heads?
Yes.
Good.
Alright, Tecate's opinion of Cassia.
And why do you want to die?
I don't.
Then why start this war?
I want to keep my promises, even though she said there was no why earlier.
I've made promises I couldn't keep. Promises have to be kept, or they'll rob us of our sleep. Like mosquitoes, buzzing.
I will give you a better reason. Fight so your name won't be forgotten. Only then will you be immortal.
Oh, we have money to spend. I don't know how I feel about spending it yet, but
I hope you're satisfied.
I mean, if old Gambison set on Nara might be a good idea, or just a full set of anything. Oops. But I think we'll make do for now. Let's not buy anything yet. But I do think I'm going to call it here for now. Next time we'll leave. We might try out a training fight next time just to see what it's all about. And then leave and continue our main quest. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.